everybody, this is Charlotte, your Mrs. F, your irrevocably unrecovered shopaholic. In today's YouTube Made Me Buy It video, I wanted to do something special for hitting my 1,000 subscribers this month. Yay! But I am up to my neck with projects. Hashtag good problems. So I had to simplify. So I had to simplify the video on how strongly YouTube impacts my life. My worsening capitalism. So here we go. Let's get straight to it. So we are gonna start with primer. And as you can see, I already have my eye makeup on from my previous video. But I took off the rest of my face so that I can do a little bit of try on as well. First up is, da-da, for primer. This is the Nivea Men Post Shave Balm. And this was recommended by... who? Yes. We all know who the culprit is behind this trend. And I've been using it only for a few days. It is like a moisturizer. It's not the typical primer that I'm used to, which is very silicone-y and blurs and smoothens. It's just a moisturizer with a very male scent. Not strong enough to be completely a turn-off, but it's there. I can't describe it more than feeling like I just moisturized my face. So I am not in the position yet to say whether it works or it doesn't because I've only been using it for a few days. But so far, the first impression is meh. It wouldn't be one of the best recommendations by YouTube for me. So first up is foundation. And since I have a lot of freckles and a lot of texture and a lot of acne scars, I was hypnotized by the coverage of these foundations that YouTube brainwashed me to buy. And first on that list is the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 Foundation and Concealer. I have two of these because the first one I bought was 02 Natural. Was too dark for me, and then the second one was the right shade for me, which is the 01 Creamy Vanilla. So these foundations tend to go dark. Imagine I'm 01. I've never been 01 in foundation. The next one that I love, care of YouTube, were the Dermacool foundations, which they call all over YouTube as the world's best coverage foundation. First shade that I bought, that was too dark for me, is 221. And the correct shade that I have is now 218. I was planning to do a full review of this one, but I think there are a lot already on YouTube. So it appears yellowish, and actually this is quite light for my skin tone, but the next one is too dark already. But two light foundations we can fix with bronzers, so don't worry about it. And by the way, YouTube also made me buy this blending sponge. I was quite happy with the one pack of fake foundation sponges from Daiso, you know, the 88 peso one, until I got so brainwashed by all of these beauty gurus using and pounding this on their faces. So I decided to try it, and now I'm hooked. And now instead of 100 pesos, I have to pay 400 pesos for these. But it's okay. It's a good recommendation. So I already put my Dermacool foundation, which Nikki Tutorials made me buy. And I'm about to set my face, but I would like to mention the other foundations that YouTube made me buy. I'm going to be saying that a lot in this video. YouTube made me buy. So I'll try not to. I will try not to say YouTube made me buy because all of these products YouTube made me buy. I am going to mention the other foundations that YouTube made me buy, and these are the L'Oreal Infallible Set. This is the 24-hour matte, and this is the Stay Fresh foundation. I love it. In the rare chance that I'm not doing drag makeup, these are my go-to foundations. So these are great recommendations by YouTube as well. Thank you, YouTube. So to all of you girls with lots of oily faces, you only have one face. To all of you girls with oily faces, fret not. You can still use the Dermacool full coverage foundation if you set it hard with a good cement of powder. Aside from the L'Oreal Infallible Set, I also was convinced by YouTube to buy this Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless because there were so many raves all over the internet about it being affordable and being good coverage, and I agree. The next up is concealer. After we have put foundation on, I don't need concealer, but for the sake of this video, let's mention the one that YouTube made me buy. And this is from the British beauty gurus. This is called the Collection Lasting Perfection Concealer, and this is in shade Fair 1 or 1 Fair. Yes, let's put that under the eyes, and I would say this is again one of the best recommendations I got from YouTube. It has good coverage, it is very affordable, and now I can perform for the Lion King. A wimbo, a wimbo, a wimbo, a wimbo. Ooh. So I haven't tried the Tarte Shape Tape personally because I have to sell my kidneys in the black market to afford it. But I heard from the beauty gurus that this is a good dupe for it. So we have come to the point where we have to set it and forget it. And of course, the one powder that every beauty guru is talking about and raving about is... oh yes, the Laura Mercier Translucent Powder. Personally for me, this Laura Mercier Translucent Powder is not the best recommendation by YouTube. It's too expensive. It performs okay. It's not a miracle worker. It's not bad either, but I feel like with the amount of affordable products being shelled out every time in the market out there, this is not a must-have. I still really prefer setting my face with my MAC Studio Fix powder. It just appears more flawless to me. Okay, so we are done with our base. We have set it and we're gonna forget it. We are moving on to the eyeshadows that YouTube made me buy. And Jaclyn Hill made me buy the Jaclyn Hill palette. So does it live up to the hype? Are unicorns real? I already knew that this was going to be life-changing, the turning point of my life. I don't think you can find in the current market something as affordable as this, something as blendable, as pigmented, as perfect as this. I'm running out of adjectives already to describe how good it is. Aside from my holy grail Jaclyn Hill palette eyeshadow, I was also influenced by YouTube to buy the Modern Renaissance palette, or actually more of influenced by YouTube to ask for it on my birthday. Yes, this is a cult classic. This is a legend, and it is a legend for a reason. You only need to touch the tip of your brush to the tip of the pan, and you can paint the whole house with it. I will be using this palette, the same palette, until I'm 80 years old and blind. It won't run out. It just won't. We are still on the eyeshadow palettes, and I bought the Too Faced Chocolate Bar eyeshadow palette because of Kathleen Lights. It is in her Ride or Die makeup tag. And because I love the smell so much, I also bought the Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar, also from Too Faced. And would I say that is a good decision-making process? No. I highly regret buying both, and I would highly recommend just getting one of these. And anyway, I am not responsible for all of these stupid decisions. YouTube is. It's YouTube's fault. It's YouTube's fault. Finally, for eyeshadows, I bought the ColourPop eyeshadows because that brand suddenly just burst into my consciousness because of YouTube. At first, I did not find them very convenient because these are bulky eyeshadows for single ones, and I don't like single eyeshadows. I prefer palettes because they're more convenient to take around in my bag. But we are in love. How do these shadows feel so creamy and blendable and cushiony and at that price? They feel like they're made of babies' bottoms. It is sorcery, I say. Sorcery, I say. So next up, we're moving on to the bronzers because my face is looking very ghost-like already. And I'm going to start off with a classic, and that is Benefit's Hoola Bronzer. As you can see, I love it so much, I have hit pan. I have my stock ready, but at 1,700 pesos, I find it so expensive. So, luckily, I allowed Tati and Kathleen Lights voodoo me into buying this Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. So it does melt into the skin like butter, and it smells like coconut, which the other beauty gurus say reminds them of a holiday, but to me it reminds me of chocolate, so it makes me hungry. So I am so glad I was brainwashed to buy this. This is only 700 pesos. This is 700 pesos. We're going with this. Let's talk about blush, baby. And if you follow Nikki tutorials, which obviously I do, you know the blush that I'm about to show you. Let's hear it. The airplane, I hear, but your answer, no. Yes, baby, it is the Milani Luminoso Baked Powder Blush. Whew! If you follow Nikki tutorials, you know that it is impossible to miss out on this product that she loves. And I am not even a fan of luminous blushes because I feel like they emphasize the size of my face. But because I trust her so much in her opinions, and because I am so brainwash friendly, and because I am so not strong enough to resist, I gave it a try, and you know what? No regrets. Let me show you just how beautiful it looks. This is of a different species. It just gives the most perfect peach glow you could ever ask for. Looks like you just went to the gym. Looks like you're healthy. Looks like you eat vegetables. Looks like you drink a lot of water. It is not glittery. It is shimmery but not glittery. There is a difference. With this blush, you can already skip the highlighter because it already gives you that glow. But you know, we like to be exaggerated. So I'm sure we're still gonna put on highlighter. So the Luminoso blush definitely lives up to the hype. I love it. I love Nikki. Hail Nikki. The next blush that I'm gonna talk about that YouTube made me buy is something I don't want to mention the name of because I have 11-year-old subscribers. But kids, just don't be in a hurry to grow up, okay? It is NARS's famous Orgasm blush. I only got it in a mini travel size. So this is the Orgasm blush. The one beside it is the Laguna bronzer. I can't say much about it because I've been using the dupe for it, which is the sleek rose gold blush. It's a pretty blush, but I don't think it's worth it for the money. So after blush, let's move on to highlighters, the trendiest makeup of today. And it is actually the worst to collect because when they're already on the cheek, you cannot tell the variation. But because they're shiny, it's very hard to resist not to hoard on highlighters. So one of the most hyped ones is the Mary Luminizer by The Balm. And to apply the Mary Luminizer is another YouTube hype product, which is the Morphe M510 brush. I was perfectly fine with my good old fan brush before I started seeing all the beauty gurus reaching out for this highlighter. So I decided I should update. No regrets on this one. And it is one of the most blinding and creamy highlighters in the market. I completely agree. But with the price, I think there's been a lot of other affordable highlighters that can match the way this performs. I heard that it is very breakable as well. Both of my co-singers broke theirs. Luckily, I haven't broken mine yet. So with that breakable consideration, there will be other highlighters that will be worth your money more, like this one that has been hyped all over. Also, the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder in shade Precious Petals. Petals. If you apply it on your skin, it doesn't stand out like a bright white highlighter that most highlighters are. It just appears like your skin is glowing because it is like skin color. It's like a nude with a peach undertone skin color. So it doesn't stand out like a bright white flashlight or a spotlight. It stands out like a glow that is within. That's very dramatic. The last highlighter I bought because of YouTube is the Sleek Solstice palette, hyped by Nikki Tutorials again. So with regards to the Sleek Solstice highlighter, the most wearable ones are the ones here, the yellow gold, the light gold, and the peach shade. The others are not so wearable. You got the lavender and the cream-based one, which I am not all about. I prefer the powder highlighters. But when you apply these, they are blinding. Now, moving on to the lips. I've been dying to put something on my lips already, and I had to choose for it to be at the end of the video. Good job, Charlotte. Good job. Finally, for lip products, it was through YouTube that I discovered ColourPop and its lippy sticks. And since then, I can't get enough. I have to buy a whole collection of it. So I'm not going to swatch each and every one of you. The formula is just perfection. It is creamy. It stays matte. And it is so affordable. Imagine $5 and sometimes they become $4 on a sale. I also started collecting the NYX Liquid Lip Lingerie liquid lipsticks because of YouTube. And I don't even like the formula of this so much because they're extremely drying. But why do I keep buying it? Because YouTube told me so. Yes, master. Yes, master. Bye. Bye. So I'm going to be putting on the ColourPop Ultra Satin Lip in shade Femme. There you go, everybody. The products that YouTube planted in my subconsciousness to the point of brainwashing. I have a few in my brain that is still being currently processed whether I should give into it, like the Coty Airspun, the RCMA powder, the L'Oreal Age Rewind Concealer, the Urban Decay All-Nighter Setting Spray. I better block Mr. F from this video. So stay tuned if YouTube wins or if my willpower will win. We already know the answer to that. So there you go, everybody. Those are everything that I bought because of YouTube, and I'm sure there will be more in the months to come. That's only 6 months worth of influence. And I would like to say thank you to my 1,000 subscribers for this month. I am so so grateful to all 1,000 of you who took your chance on a newbie, who took your chance to click on that video of a stranger's face and then subscribing and then commenting and appreciating and giving me all the encouragement. Actually, more than monitoring the number of my subscribers, I monitor my comments, because the comment section, they fill me with inspiration. They keep me going even when I feel like I'm not doing a good job. So I'm so grateful to the vocal few of you who reach out and make contact with me. Thank you for all the positive energy. Thank you for the compliments, the recommendations, the effort to type, and your time and your love. In the spirit of Christmas, I wanted to give back to my 1,000 subscribers. And remember, as this channel grows, so will my ability to give back to you, especially to my international subscribers who have been left out of my giveaways. A shout out to all my international subscribers. Leave a comment if you're not from the Philippines. So Merry Christmas to all 3 F Bombshells who will win first this Color Institute complete makeup bag with this inside, and 2 F Bombshells will win these Santa gift bags. I will detail what's inside it right now.
Here are the things that you're gonna win inside the Santa bag. You've got some school supplies, because I know some of you are students. You've got my favorite nose shadow, a brush from Europe, from Italy to be exact, a silly sponge, this very cute palette for the lips. I don't know where you're gonna wear the blue lips, maybe when you're doing a mermaid look, and some relaxing vanilla candle, bath salts for when you have a bathtub, a really cute popsicle soap, me in the 1,000 peso gift certificate of Dental First, a MAC lip gloss Hello Kitty limited edition that was just swatched. Again, for your students out there, for my 11-year-old subscribers, we have a Kiko lipstick and some bling to remind you of me, which I love bling, some fashion tassel earrings, some patches, some sparkly hair ties, and a lip liner. Pretty much it's the same thing. Oh, have I mentioned a box of Charm Zone? Thank you, Charm Zone. Eye masks from Charm Zone. Pretty much it's identical here. The only difference is here, instead of the MAC Hello Kitty, this is the MAC Dame Edna highlighter, which was also just swatched. And it's gorgeous, but I have so many highlighters, and Chris donated this to us for this giveaway. So that is the Dame Edna limited edition highlighter, and pretty much the same thing, everything else. This is a palette for eyes instead of lips. Let's not forget the t-shirt from the UK, which I bought 2 of. So these are the things inside 2 of the Santa kits, practically identical. Good luck, everybody!
So all you have to do to have a chance to win these amazing prizes is to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell right beside the subscribe button. And then leave a comment down below. Leave 2 comments. 1 naughty comment and 1 nice. We're playing naughty and nice for Santa, right? So naughty comment meaning give me constructive criticism. Tell me how I can improve my channel. And nice comment, anything goes. I know you're all nice, so I accept all of those nice comments from you. I've already had them from you. And don't forget to leave me your contact details in the comment section, okay? So I can find you if you win these. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, beloved F Bombshells, and wishing you an advanced Merry Christmas. Bye!